These stones are about maybe 600 or 700 million years, and we were the first one to be able to touch them.
You cannot say for sure that if I am mining in this area, I will get the production. And despite having all the geological criteria fulfilled, it's not sure that you will still find the emerald. So maybe out of 100 attempts which you make to find emerald, maybe 1 or 2 attempts will be successful. We decided to opt for a different approach of ore mining, where the focus was to slow down ore mining and try to maximize recovery of the gemstone from the ore. Don't go for bigger blast, go for a small jackhammer blast, approach smaller areas, focus more on that area, increase number of chisel men, get more dependent on chiseling than just mechanized mining. We get emerald at slower rate, but bigger quantity. Ultimately, whatever is locked there, I cannot blast it today, I will blast it tomorrow, so it will come. But while you are coming to ore or very TMS close to the ore reaction zone, then we stop those bigger blasting, we stick to handheld jackhammer drills. And after that blasting, we try to focus more on chiseling than just lifting the material out from there. But process becomes slow, but it's more efficient in terms of value preservation.
To get an emerald, it's very complicated process. We need 2 mineralogical setup together. So this is pegmatite, which is bringing beryllium, and this is TMS, which is bringing chromium. This line that you see, this is pegmatite over here, and we can take it whole as a reaction zone. But the emerald mineralization are just confined over this place, all along this line. We are getting emerald over here. It comes like this. This is pegmatite. This is whole of reaction zone, but this narrow line contains emerald.
And this area is very narrow, about 40 centimeters, and you can see nice emerald crystal here. We were able to gather these samples from the floor. So we selected the sample for the Danat reference collection. So there are a few samples that are very good quality, like this one. This is a Jamie quality, nice green. As I collected the sample myself going around, this sample will be classified as A-type sample. So it means this is the highest trustability for sample collecting we can get, because the field gemologist is collecting the sample by himself. I was the first one to put my finger on this sample after about several 100 million years. Yeah. Okay, I put them in the box. So this box is going to the sort house, correct? Exactly. Okay. I'm looking at the production of the Kagem mine for the past few weeks in order to select some sample for the Danat reference collection. So I'm trying to select some samples that will be good for spectroscopy, meaning clean sample, and also some sample regarding that will be interesting regarding the inclusion.
So right now, if you will see total quantum of volume, almost 95% of total production is coming from Chama pit. And that's why the reason we have opened this pit up to almost 2.2 kilometers strike length. So that at a given time, we can work at 5 to 6 different points. So even if we are failing at 2, 3 or 4 points, at least 1 or 2 points will give us consistency in production. So that consistency in production is basically the biggest challenge.
So is this pit your main production one?
Exactly, this is our main production pits, and I think it's our production, it's more than 20% all over the world. The emerald it's produced.
So this single pit is producing more than 20% of the world production of emerald.
Exactly, only this Chama pit.
Chama pit will continue to remain our main main pit for next 5 years, or even more.
So this pit is a result of 11 years of mining by Gemfields, who started here around 2007. But before that period, you had already some mining, but there were several smaller pits that were separated from each other. And the mining here started many years ago, more than 50 years ago, after the discovery of the emerald in this area in the 1950s.